Hello there. This is going to be quite a short video, I think. What kind of world do you want to live in? Um, I've been quite critical over time of sort of structures that we have around us. If you watch any of my social commentary videos, and there's a particular reason why these things don't seem to be working very well for the majority of humans, and why they seem to be falling apart at the moment. And this is just my opinion on it, but I'm not saying this is gospel truth, but in my opinion it's all to do with the pyramid structure. So I mean, what this is about really is power and control. Greed is about money to a large extent, but what that really is about is money gives you power and it gives you control over people and over situations. And three main areas of of life where you see the pyramid structure dominate is politics, religion, and finance. So you can see this top-down structure in place in politics. We have very little control. We get to vote every now and then you've got the representatives, and then you have cabinets or senates, etc., with groups, and then you have sort of a leader at the top. At least that's how it's supposed to be, although there is a large element within government, again pyramidal in structure, but which is unelected, and we have no ability to change these people at all. So in that particular sphere, we're seeing huge amounts of corruption. There always has been a huge amount of corruption, and most people that go into politics do it because they want money and they want power. Particularly they want power over people's lives, more than they want money even. And the same's true of religion, unfortunately. There's nothing wrong with spirituality, with belief in some kind of deity, or deities even. But religion's been completely corrupted and compromised. It's a control structure. It controls people financially, but it also, more than anything, controls people on a spiritual level. It controls their minds, their thinking, and their behavior. And again, these are all pyramidal in structure. You have leaders, sort of, I suppose the most famous type being the Catholic Pope, who's the head of the entire Catholic organization, the Roman Church. And that structure you'll find in most religions as well, unfortunately. And the last one I mentioned again is finance, in particular banking. We all have our money that we've earned through our hard work, and what do we do with it? We hand it over to the bankers because that's what we've been told to do. In the past, a lot of people had cash. And most people, well, probably even when I was a small child, didn't have a bank account. They were paid cash. They kept their money in the house. But now most people have a bank account. There's a very, very few people who don't. So they have control over our money. And again, this is pyramidal. They take our money and do what they want with it. And there's huge amounts of coercion and control through the use of money. Of course it has purchasing power in itself, but through this fractional reserve system, they take our money and multiply it and give it to people, their friends usually. They're not going to give billions of dollars for you or me to use to invest in something positive, like, say, planting a forest, or an educational program that might really help people. No, they're going to give it to huge investment banking firms, and for investing in arms sales and things like that, things that aren't going to help humanity at all. So I mean, for the longest time we've had these kind of pyramid structures, and spherical structures is what we actually want, what we really need, I think. If you look at very small societies, they are more circular. Nobody at any one point is lording it over everyone else. You might have a leader, but they can be easily removed, and they have to answer to everybody. In the pyramid system, nobody at the top has to answer for their actions. Very occasionally people are symbolically let go, but generally speaking, you just swap one idiot for another one. And by idiot, I'm being derogatory, but they're not actually idiots. These people are generally quite clever. They know what they're doing. They're very good manipulators. So I would say we've never had true equality, and we've never had real democracy. We don't know what that is because we've never had it. So in order to move into a better future, a better world, I think we need to look at the actual source of the problem, which is this pyramid structure which has been spread around the world very deliberately. This is what has to go in order to enable a more fair and humane society to exist. All the time we persist with these pyramids as a way of governing ourselves, we're going to have problems. We need to develop something new, something that's circular, that's spherical, in order for there to actually be real democracy and to prevent tyrannical people and psychopaths being able to lord it over everybody else. So you'll see this all through society. I mean, there's a lot of talk in politics about the far right and the far left. But, if you look at fascism and you look at communism, neither of these are really representative. They're pyramid structures that have sort of a party structure and a leader at the top where they control everything. So really everything is wrong. The political structures we have, particularly on the far extremes of left and right, are extremely poisonous and detrimental. Our money system, our spiritual religious systems, they're the fundamental power structures that control the way humans live. They're all corrupted completely. So in order for us to move forward into a new paradigm, a new era of humanity, a new eon, if you like, we have to deal with this problem. It will not go away until this is changed. It will just rear its ugly head again in a slightly different form. And I think that's probably what's happened over many millennia. People have tried to make improvements, but without changing the fundamentals of the system, it never actually really changes. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Don't forget to click like if you enjoyed what I had to say. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.